All right. Welcome back. Happy Wednesday, everyone. I'm back with the adventures of Herman, or primalist slash shaman that has no idea why lightning falls wherever he steps. And we are basically at the beginning of Act 3. We're at the cultist camp. And yeah, we're working our way to the Temple of Terra. Since we have now ventured outside of all the ruined city down here.
Greetings.
Do not be alarmed. We are not the madmen you've seen on the road. We are different. Survivors. What brings you here? Is this Welrin? Yes. Though it's seen better days, the cultists who use the blessings of oblivion as an excuse for destruction have rendered this city uninhabitable. Those of us who retained our sanity were forced into exile here at the edge of the ruins. What brings you here? I'm searching for the Temple of Etera. How interesting. We would like to make an offer. We're planning a ritual. Should you succeed, it will give us power to defend ourselves from mad cultists. We need aid retrieving relics from Welrin. A phylactery from the ruins to the north, and the symbol of hope held by the cultists in the docks to the south. If you gather these relics for us, we will grant you passage beyond the city. I'll do it.
Farewell.
Let's get this side quest over here.
Who are you?
The fact you're in front of me, have you also lost your home? How did you know? A feeling, that glint of grief in your eye. We had to leave the larger ruins. Others let the void drive them to violence. They relish in cruelty and taint the void with it, attracting horrors. Why can't they see tranquility, the peace of oblivion? Instead, the horrors ruin our home. You can? Oh, how I wish to believe. May tranquility be with you. You as well. So I gotta defeat some void horrors as well. So I think... yeah, let's clearing the ruins. That's the ruins of Welrin. Let's go and do that. Get rid of these void horrors. I'm being stared at by a half-awake, angry kitty. He's not really angry, but he is napping. Alright. Birds aren't out. Let's get them out. Oh man, I can't wait until we start getting some more stats. Maelstrom and this Gathering Storm. I have no idea how well it's going to scale for single target attacks. It very much feels like it's designed for fighting multiple things. But we shall see. All about experimenting, finding what works. It's still a little bit slow. But, like most builds, once you get later in the game and get going, they tend to pick up the pace a little bit. Both in clearing enemies, but actual movement speed. Not all of them, but most of the time. Oh, look at that. It's actually showing me where another Void Horror is. Alright. Let's go and start larger area because I don't know if you guys have noticed from these dots. So in order for me to grab this node, you have to make the connection with the previous node. And the dots in between tell you how many points you have to put in between abilities. So this one, obviously, I'd have to put 3 points in order to unlock the ability to put points in this one. Whereas this one, I would only need 1 in it, and I could put points in that one. So that's a lot of mana gain. That might be something I need later. Obviously, right now, I'm not really using anything that consumes mana. I mean, Warcry uses a little bit, the heal uses a little bit, but I'm getting mana in between, so it doesn't really matter. We may end up needing to switch to Tempest Strike instead of Gathering Storm if the actual damage isn't there for it. But we'll see. One more Void Horror somewhere. And we will carry on. I think that's the only thing in this area is just the Void Horror. And a lot of damage. The Void guys are kind of creepy. Please? Level 20 means I can specialize in another ability. Which I think for now, as I clear these out so I can actually look at a menu. Chance on kill to get Maelstrom. I think I'm gonna try speccing into Stormcrows. I haven't used them before. I said yesterday, I don't really mess around with minion builds unless they're the focus. Let's see. Against the shock. Convert them to cold crows. Interesting. Buff. That's for more. Okay. More damage, more crit. It's like a static charge, the more they move, it deals damage. Oh. Their damage now consumes my mana. Could be interesting considering I'm not using it for anything else. A bigger crow does more damage, but I can only have one of them. Crits do more. My hits give them more crit. More chain. Interesting. My lightning damage increases their lightning damage. Could be good. That one's cool. So when I use that little like area of effect thing that I'm putting down that's actually from the crows, I can make it so it teleports us there. Can I get more crows? Is that an option? Increase cast movement speed, shred armor. Just more damage on melee hits. Okay. Yeah, so that's for totems. That's got some healing, I think. Probably just more damage. I mean, more damage, more crit. Let's try the spell one. Let's grab these two. Actually, 1, 2. Increase the lightning damage. Let's see how that works out, because I am going to stack my lightning damage anyway. Alright, and tornado. Oh, I probably should have looked at tornado first. If I have it... I don't know if I'm going to do a crow build. What I wanted to try... There's a node in Gathering Storm. So I'm hoping to do a whole bunch of chain with that. I'm not sure how my single target's going to be. And if I like it, I might try to spec more into crows. I just have to see how it feels. But we shall see. Because this... I can't remember if you can proc tornadoes. Because I know you can make them instant. Pull. That's fire tornado, which is an interesting one. But yeah, I think you have to specialize in tornadoes. But stick with crows for now. Swarmblade's the one that gets the proc. Yeah, that makes sense. You can do a wind build with them. What I'm planning on doing is, I'm going to call it like the perfect storm. I want to do Maelstrom, Gathering Storm, and Avalanche and have it follow me. Just basically being a walking area of effect. I don't know how effective it's going to be, but it'll be pretty. So we'll see if crows work into it or not. But it's slightly underwhelming so far. I feel like it has the problem of like the melee doesn't feel too great on it, which is fine. I'm going attunement anyway. I'll grab more strength later, but it doesn't. It either doesn't gather stacks quickly enough, or you get too many. So I went I need more stacks because it costs stacks to like call the lightning down. But now I just get too many in combat, and they don't proc fast enough. I assume there's a happy medium which you can in it. The actual call down the lightning do damage, but we'll see in a couple levels. It's it looks cool, but it doesn't do a lot yet. I'm pretty sure the crows are doing more lightning damage than it is. Yeah, if it doesn't end up performing well, I'll just switch over to Tempest Strike. I might need to just for the single target, because it definitely feels more area of effect focused. Yeah, I'm actually curious if the crows end up interacting with it well. It could be a fun build, but I just want to avoid totems as much as possible. Which I know is silly for Shaman, but So I want to play too much WoW Shaman. I'm like, I gotta use totems. Alright, this guy's a little weird. The last Imperial. Ah, a living human that isn't dripping with void. Can you understand me? Or are you mad like the rest? I can understand you. Splendid. You can hear my request then. I need your aid in ending my existence. Excuse me? I've been entombed here for centuries, and this broken world no longer has anything to offer me. The Immortal Emperor's gift was once a blessing, but now it is a curse. What do you mean, Immortal Emperor's gift? Have the living already forgotten the Immortal Emperor? Immortality, a divine gift liberated by the Emperor, spread to all of his loyal subjects. We were so strong, but now I fear I'm the only one left. How did you end up like this? Fear. I harvested souls to create this sanctuary from the void, a sanctuary that is now my prison. There must be another way. But there isn't. With my passing, you may have my phylactery. Would that suffice as payment for your aid? That will suffice. Destroy the 3 soul repositories and return to me. Only then can my sanctuary be destroyed. You have my gratitude. Now they've shown up on the map. They do attack. I always thought was kind of strange, but I'm gonna try the crow teleport, but it's such a long cooldown. And, you know, your leap is just really strong. Oh, let me out. Let me out. It's the crow. So when companions go down like that, if you, at least for primalists, you have to stand in their little circles to resurrect them. Usually, I mean, I'll try to point it out next time. There's a little circle that you have to stand in, and they have a health bar above them. But for some reason, that health bar just shows full. I don't know if that's a glitch they know about or not. But usually it starts empty, and it's like a timer for how long you have to stand there. I disagree with that hitting me, but alright. Alright, that's all 3 soul repositories. Oh, they kind of hurt. Alright. You've returned. The soul repositories are destroyed. If I could, I'd grace you with the Emperor's gift as thanks, but the time is long past. A true death. I never thought this moment would come. None of us did. Will the immortal Emperor recognize me on the other side, I wonder? If there is another side. Now, I recommend you stand back. Tearing the phylactery from my body may prove volatile. What do you mean And there he goes. And there go the crows. So, I think that counted for the little void horrors. I didn't quite finish killing them before I went to the underground area, but let me see. Nope, I still need to kill one more.
Who are you?
Yeah, okay. He's still waiting for me to do that. Let's go and finish them up. Yeah, there's just more mana gain too. I don't know quite what the intention is for so much mana gain. I guess you can. I guess with Gathering Storm, you can make it so you just cast the lightning. You can make it more of a spell cast. Is it this one? Yeah, well, wielding a staff, the melee attack of Gathering Storm is replaced by a direct range cast of Storm Bolt, those little, like, lightning bolts that come down. But Gathering Storm costs additional mana. So, currently it costs 0. So that would make it cost 6, which, I mean, is nothing. But there's so many nodes that make it gain mana. So it's not really... It's just an interesting interaction. So I think I'll grab this. I think that was the plan. Melee damage, spell damage, and chance to cast Stormbolt when hit once I put 4 points in it. And then I can do the increased lightning damage, increased cold. So I want these for Avalanche. Because Avalanche does cold and physical, I believe. Yeah. And I might take them and try to specialize, because I can turn Gathering Storm cold. I think I can turn Avalanche to lightning too. But I may just go full cold instead of lightning, which would make the Stormcrows not work. But we'll see if I can use both elements without spreading myself too thin, basically. Because there are a couple things that interact with both. Obviously, they're all Primalist or Mage things. Stormcrows. Yeah, and that's more chain, so I'm just gonna have more area of effect. My single target's gonna suffer. Alright. Back to town. Now, we gotta go get the Symbol of Hope, and then we should be able to move forward and can do the other quests. I should also check and see if there's any other items I've set aside. I can't remember if I set anything aside for this level bracket. I think I have some for mid-30s. I have anything low enough yet. I swear, all these Void cultists do is just scream. Starting to stack up more Maelstrom, though. Let's see. Yeah, I might be able to... Well, there's a couple things that cause special casts when you basically hit 0. Or this one means you have to manually cast it. So the problem is if you get good at producing Maelstrom stacks, those ones that make it hit 0 don't really work until you're out of combat, and what are they going to hit anyway? So I don't think the stacks fall off independently. So you like refresh their charges when you get into one? I might be wrong. I should actually look at that. Okay, each Maelstrom lasts 7 seconds. Maybe they do fall off independently. But even then, like I said, you're not going to hit 0 unless you stop attacking if you're producing them well enough. Hey, Shrine. Gotta go fast. Alright. Void Centipede. Huh. Alright, dude. You need to stop. Cool. Yeah, see this thing. Normally, that green circle would be empty, and then as you'd stand in it, it would fill up, change color, look red over to green. I mean, I guess it's just a visual bug. It's not a big deal, but I'm kind of wondering what's causing that, because it used to work. Before you is an altar made by the cultists who live in the docks. A large cultist has been crucified with a glowing object embedded in his chest. Within the object, you see swirls of speckled light, almost like stars. This must be the symbol of hope. Okay. Now, we can teleport back to the cultist camp. Should check. Let's see, I don't think I have anything special. I still need to clean this up. Did have... Yeah, that's not till level 46. I think... I'm not using swipe. That doesn't help me. Ah, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. So it's got some melee lightning damage. But I have to use skills that cost mana in order to get that lightning strike proc. I don't think there's anything else really that I had set aside for this. Not yet, anyway. You're back! Where is everyone? They told me to tell you. They're setting up the ritual site just up ahead. They're waiting for you. Oh, it's going to be wonderful. Just you wait. I'll head there now.
Farewell.
Loading, loading, loading. B. All right. Observe the ritual.
Yes?
Excellent work. We expected no less. Did you find both relics? I have them right here. Now, observe. The souls trapped in the phylactery are scared of us, scared of the oblivion and the void. See how they strain, reaching for the symbol of hope? And we free them. For the final pieces, the void scours that hope from this world. Our bodies will be used as sacrifice so that we may become one. Damn it! Now we just slowly chip this guy away. Ow. Come on. Almost done. There we go. Oh. One of the crows died. Alright. Onward to the Temple of Iterra. Or Shattered Valley first, but... Alright, let's see. So we have two... There's a time rift here, south, I think. Let's see. Sometimes I wonder why I even look at some of those. I need to set up a filter. It's like the ooh shiny wears off real quick for the rare items. All right. Now we're... Actually, what was the timeline? Now we're 7,000 years in the past. Explains all the bugs and dinosaurs. Better chance to get Maelstrom stats. Alright. Damage reflection, not super helpful. I'd rather have more experience. And that's why Fury Leap is so good. I mean, other teleport abilities can do that too, but I feel like it gets hung up on things a little bit less. Let's see. Or there, like increased area. And let's start getting the chain lightning. They can help with some of the AoE now. Desperately need more attack speed. Maybe I should be dual wielding. Ow. Melee damage and spell damage. It's like almost like they definitely want you to do a hybrid. Hey, thanks for the follow, Alex. Alex Star 1. All right. Fight this dragon. Try not to get blown up by him. Absolutely misses and goes after the crows again. Poor crows. Oh yes. Please stop attacking the crows. Alright. One primeval dragon done. Let me target them. Ooh. And I think this portal's just back. Yes. No, maybe not. Now we need to find the refuge that they said they couldn't find. All right. Explore the caves under the Shattered Valley. Yeah, this... Oh my gosh. Some of those attacks do a lot. My other builds I've done have just been so passively survivable. Definitely feel it a lot more. On this guy. My warlock just either gets one shot or lives through everything, and that's kind of how my paladin feels too. But the paladin's also just a lot tankier. Just can take a lot more hits. Alright. Yeah, I wish the AoE was a little bit better, too. I feel like things don't get cleaved down as fast as I'd like them to. But due time, that's what I'm hoping. Hoping it just eventually starts scaling really hard. What I should be doing is putting points in Beastmaster to make myself able to take hits a little bit better. A friend of mine calls it the Beastmaster tax, because there's a couple nodes early on in the tree that it doesn't matter what master you are, that just make it feel a lot better. The only problem with that is it delays how quickly I can get Avalanche. I might try to push it a little bit, but it's... yeah. Aspect of the Boar. It's just like 15% reduced damage taken. It's just huge. And then there's just less damage taken. I will grab that for now. I'll wait until it hits the wall. I literally just start taking too much damage. Silly way to go about it, but I need to do more damage too. If I don't just take, like, eat poison to death. Or void. It's more of those void guys just screaming damage at me. Should be doing at this point. It's just skipping things that I don't really need to fight. They're out of my way. They just exist. These guys are kind of in my way. Alright. These close corridors with like linear attacks are hard to avoid sometimes. Well, we gotta fight the exiled mage. He's probably gonna be a pain in the butt. Oh. Maybe? He actually doesn't do as much damage as I thought. Okay. These guys do, though. I guess I don't do that much damage either. I wonder what's causing... I must have something that gives lead chance. I don't have any abilities that are supposed to. Well, truly nothing I want. Carry on. So the exiled mages... I don't know if I explained this the other day. They drop experimental items which you can interact with and lock that effect so that you have the slot back. Because each item, of course, has a certain number of slots on it for stats. So that blue-ish kind of purpley one, that you would lock that one and it would go into its own effect, and then you could have that slot back for new effects, if that makes sense. So these are both experimental ones. Interesting system. They're like special items, but they're not... I don't know. I haven't seen very many good ones yet. Even at higher level. Oh, look at those Maelstrom stacks. They're getting up there. And now they've gotten 0. Maybe I should get that, like, tsunami one. Hey look, an allied ice beetle. Not really something I care for. Oh, yeah. That'll do it. Void damage. See, that's what I get for not taking the Beastmaster tax. Doesn't help that all these guys are like increased damage effect in here. Almost there. Yes, yes. Screaming void damage. These poor crows are just trying to fight things. Melee physical damage. Doesn't help me. Nope. This is what I came for. Old tome. This record has been established to chronicle the history of Magister Wallace and his exodus to the underground in the face of a creeping dark substance. Flip to the end. For decades we hid here. The Magister insisted we were in no real danger, only for the void to sweep in and end us all. We carved homes from the stone. We've raised children here. We've lived. Wallace was wrong. This place wasn't a lesser refuge. It was our last refuge. Take the tome. Let's get some more chaining out. Okay, now we have the chance to Stormbolt when hit. And let's go back to the council chambers. And then we'll start from the Shattered Valley and work our way forward.
May I tear a smile upon you?
Oh, you found the lesser refuge? Please, tell me everything you saw. Were there survivors? I see. That is a tragedy. But at least with this tome, we will be able to preserve their memory. They didn't want to be called the lesser refuge. Oh? What did they want to be called? Rat City. The refuge. Ah, I see. I will honor their last wish in that case. Goodbye.
Farewell. Greetings.
Alright, welcome. Have you found any more signs of rifts in time? For now, I can undo your past decisions if you wish. Tell her of the ancient forest and the beast you fought. That is fascinating. I wish I could have been there. It sounds beautiful. From your description, it seems that you were sent to a time before civilization, almost like another world entirely. Thank you for telling me of your findings. I will continue my research.
Do not dwell on the regret.
Alright. Go back to the Shattered Valley, work our way forward. Jenkins is passed out. He ate right before I started streaming, and he's just having a nice little nap. Don't need to go on that one. Just skipping through as much as possible and hope we don't get punished for it. Because Fury Leap is just really strong for getting around. Oh, I almost want to see how much AoE I can get done. That's probably going to kill me. Oh, it killed the crows. At least one of them. There's two. And unfortunately, I gotta res them anyway. Nope. Please don't hit me. Alright. You guys got this, right? Hey, look, a door. We have made it. See a little boy guy in the background. Alright, next waypoint. Oh, can't go that way. There we go. Fear Leap is insane sometimes. Alright. My crow's gonna die again. Come on, guys. Don't fight them. Oh, rip. Hey, increase XP. That's what we like to see. Now I will fight things. Kind of hoping to get a lot more mill like stacks going on here, but ow. Get the laugh. Roar, 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 roar. Ow. For the crows. There we go. It's this way. I might be wrong. I seem to just be walking away from where I need to go. I think at this point, I've leveled a couple characters over the years. I think I know which way to go. Yeah, that was the right way. Come on, crows. Let's go. Alright. Oh, there's another chest. Crow storm. No. Nope. That was weird. I started a leap and got stunned. And then it finished the leap in a weird animation after the stun was up. Oh, wow. Okay. I guess I should probably clear some of these. I've never tried to figure it out, but I kind of wonder if the other crow sitting in that little circle, if it helps me resurrect the first crow faster or not. Alright, we are in the temple.
the spirits. Etera. They left this place long ago. Such sorrow.
What's this? Stun chance. Another exiled mage. Yeah, might not even be worth fighting that thing. Oh. Too close quarters for the Void Breath. Come on, Crows, let's keep going. Wish there was a way to get them to focus their attacks on this guy. Alright. Let me in! There we go. Lotus Halls. Are my birds dead? I'm just not casting that. Alright. I'm missing a piece of the bridge that we need to get through. I gotta start remembering to just use Warcry to just make some distance. Oh. It's just gonna be dead end. And crit. I guess that's kind of helpful. Sure will make cleaving through some of these guys a little bit easier. But next path, we have to go down. Go. Ignore, ignore, ignore. We're just jumping right along. All the screams are hilarious. I often wonder sometimes, like, what they use to record some of these sound effects that they do. Like, that sounds like an effect from a different game. I can't quite place it though. Ooh, 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 hello. Alright. How about this side? Can we get to what we're looking for? What? Who's based in Toronto? Ah! Oh, the... Okay, I get it. Yeah, that's where they got their sound effects. Stop healing the crows and heal yourself. Crows are fine. Right. Man, that doesn't scale up very quickly, does it? 5% per? I'm kind of regretting putting points in that now. So, might as well just keep going and see what we can do with it. Doesn't say reduce effectiveness, which is nice. So, like, their basic attack's just gonna chain. But... Alright. The shards of the epoch are calling you to the statue, but nothing is here. The shards will guide my way. The ancient temple. There's something here. Reactivate the bridge device. If only the shards hadn't made me walk all the way down here. They could have just teleported me at any point. Wouldn't have to deal with all these things screaming at me. Alright. Running. We're running. We're not dying. Stunning. We're still running. Alright. Basically full circle, and we have link to the bridge. Didn't at one point you had to get both pieces? Oh, you did. But I might be wrong. Welcome to the land of the living, Jenkins. Oh, well, that was a wasted leap. Yeah. Please don't hit me. I don't like this fire. Oh, just when the crows died, huh? Yeah. No avian left behind. Although, what's going on over here? Trying to place it. I don't know. It sounds like another game. I can't. It's something from one of the zombie games. Not. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. That's kind of what they sound like to me. End of Ruin. Cool. Now we have guaranteed chaining. Grab that. Now I can scale their damage. I think that's what I want first. Or I'm just getting hit over here. So one of the crows decided to start attacking, I guess. He's dead for it. Maybe I want to look at my abilities, huh? There was no ready check. Although he's getting shredded. Huh. A lot better. Shredded a lot faster than I thought he would be. Cool. The two shards in your possession resonate with power. The last shard lies ahead. Taking it will reform the epoch.
After eons of Rome, three again become one. On the precipice of a broken world, there is hope. The epoch is reforged. As the Traveler left, their real journey began.
The end of time. Hi, Jenkins. Blinking lazily at me. Alright. Now, back to putting points in. There's a lot here that it's worth investing points in. So probably for right now, just because it's going to scale the crows better, I'll do Stormbringer, because they're going to get some of my lightning damage, and they're going to get their off of that. So that's going to be huge, potentially.
I believe we have identified when the void began to sweep over the world, and who is likely responsible. The year 1005, in the Imperial era.
What do I need to do?
Centuries before the world was ruined, it faced a different threat. The Immortal Empire. They were once human, but their dark magic twisted them into a vile mockery of life. These undead fiends hunted the living at the whim of the Immortal Emperor. We believe that it was his greed for power that unleashed the void upon the world. Stopping him is our best chance at changing fate.
How can I get there?
The epoch will guide your way. It knows the weavings of fate far better than any of us. Seek out the outcast queen, leader of the living rebels, and show her the epoch. The rest will be up to you.
I'm ready. All right. Let's go through the time rift, and then we're in Act 4. Maybe. You okay over there, Jenkins? Just sleepy. All right. Good spot. Beginning of chapter, or Act 4, Chapter 4, same thing. And we will pick Act 4 up tomorrow. Same time. Pretty much 5 o'clock. I keep wanting to start earlier, but it keeps not working out. So we're just going to do 5 instead of somewhere between 4 and 5. So, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for the follows we got. And we will see you tomorrow at the same time. You guys have a great evening. And, well, if you play Last Epoch, let me know what you're playing tomorrow. We will see you soon.